we've just started our house reno for the first room, which is actually going to become the third bedroom. It's the room that my parents were previously in. So they've moved down to a different room. Sophie's now bunking in with me. And we're going to, try to get that room done, and then we'll move someone into that room and then continue on with that kind of theme of different areas throughout the house. But this first room, it's really exciting just to start it. So I'll take you along and show you what's happening so far in there.
They are paper wasps living in our walls.
So I'm on the hunt for some lights at the moment because the room is really dark to work in. I'm trying to find some lights that we can set up in there so that we're not in just complete darkness. But I can't find them. Found it!
So this is day 2 of the renovation. We're working on the very first room, and we've ripped out all the cladding off the walls. We've taken the ceiling down, we've ripped up the flooring, and we've found that it's bent, the floor is bent like a banana. And the reason for that is because a bearer has actually bowed under the floor. And I'll show you how that looks in a moment, but get a load of this. So this is the corner of the room where a lot of rain came down, and you can see up there, water came through the ceiling, bad flashing on the outside, but get a load of this. So this is the floor. This is what they call yellow tongue flooring, and I stuck my finger literally through the floor. You can see there, totally destroyed. And see all the water damage in the corner there as well. Not good. Okay, so here we're at the front of the house, and I'm about to go under there. You can see that I've put down some sheets, and they go right under the house, right up to the spot. I mean, there are so many bugs. I reckon every bug in New South Wales lives under this house, from biting ants, spiders. I've seen some lizards under here. Talking about spiders, we've got just about every kind: wolf spiders, huntsmans, golden orbs, even the world famous Sydney funnel web spider. I don't want to see any of them here, and so I don't want them crawling down into my clothing either. So I've got my boots on, I've got my gaiters on, I'm all tucked in and done up here. Quite a fashion statement, but who cares? I'm going under the house. So away we go. So here we are under the house, and we're looking at one of the stumps, which is a brick fabrication, and above that's the bearer, which is this big, heavy, thick piece, and then above them are all the joists. These are these smaller pieces. So if you have a look down the line of this bearer here, you'll see around about there that it's actually bowed, and so the wall above it is not being carried on top of a stump, it's actually being carried on the bearer. And over the last 20, 30 years, it's actually bent the bearer. And so that's meant that the floor above has bowed down along with it. And so that's what we're trying to fix. So what we're doing is we're actually lifting up the floor using a temporary bearer. Don't know if you can see that in the distance. I might crawl a little bit closer and take another shot and just show you what it looks like. Okay, so there you can see our temporary bearer is being held up by a couple of jacks, and so that's pushing the floor up above, which is putting it back into normal shape. And then the idea will be to pull the bearer out behind it that's wobbly, that's bent, and put a new bearer in that's nice and straight. So that's the plans. Hopefully it all works.